Hey, 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 hey. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Listen, I still made it sometime within this 12 o'clock hour, y'all. A lot happened on yesterday. A lot. But I am back because y'all know I love these weekly check-ins. So come on in the room and let's talk. And I really want to just catch up with y'all. Y'all know what this is. See how y'all's week was, how your Saturday is shaping up. Talk about Vlogtober plans because I know this isn't a vlogging channel, but in the YouTube space, in the social space, I love to do something every Vlogtober because it is the fall, my favorite season ever. So, I'll be ready for all that. Hey, DeMarcus, happy Saturday. How are you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all can hear me, right? Because I know last time I was on here just running my mouth and no one could hear a thing. Happy Saturday, Anakin, not Vader. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, Vic. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, I wish I could have coffee so bad. I got my water though. And I wanted to mark myself safe, honey, from the hurricane because they took your girl power out yesterday. Okay, for hours. That is the longest in my adult life that I have been without power. But now we got power, we got internet, we are good to go. Oh, child. But yeah, so I'm back to talk, just to check in with y'all. How has y'all's week been? What's your daily intake, Vic? See, DeMarcus, I don't know nothing about them signs, sir. I don't know nothing about them. Is it your birthday month? Is October your birthday month? Good morning, Greta. Good morning. Good morning. Good day, depending on what part of the world you're in. Where is everybody from? Where y'all from? I am in the great state of South Carolina. Yeah, I try to get through 2 Stanleys a day of water. That's my goal. But I wanted to talk that, check in with you guys, see how you all are doing. Talk about Vlogtober, my plans for Vlogtober for the channel, what I'll be doing. And then talk about all these daggum cancellations with Hulu, because I don't know why they're canceling all of our stuff. And I feel a way about it, y'all. I feel a way. Texas in the house, Texas in the house, Texas in the house, Texas in the house. Hey. I've got so many friends and family in Texas, Vic. Let's see. Same thing. Same, the big Stanley. I finished one starting on the second. Yep, that'll do it. 10/20. Okay, so it's DeMarcus's birthday month. Well, happy early birthday. And we'll have to shout you out on your birthday. And you in VA. VA was that the DMV area. Virginia. Greta, Brooklyn, but my family is from South Carolina. Okay, Brooklyn. Brooklyn with 2 O's. That's what they say. Oh my goodness. I'm good to kind of sit place where everybody is. I love that, especially for the timing because I'm Eastern Standard, so everything I pretty much do, I'm putting the times up based on where I am. Oh, Vic. I had to go down a list and I said, what all have they canceled? And for Hulu specifically, partnering with the Onyx Collective, which is like an offshoot, I believe, of Hulu that produces a lot of their shows of color. And they didn't cancel Kindred, which was a show based on Octavia Butler's novel of the same name. They tried it. They canceled The Other Black Girl, which I enjoyed, which was kind of like, I don't know if it was like thriller, mystery, horror kind of, but it had that element to it. Pissed off about that. I really enjoyed that show. We found out yesterday they canceled Unprisoned after 2 seasons and left us on a cliffhanger, which pisses me off. And yesterday they also canceled Black Cake, which I think was a different story that they needed to tell. And those are all canceled 4 really good Black shows that I think were really good on Hulu, and they canceled them all this year. Um, Unprisoned and Black Cake just a couple days ago, and I'm waiting for Queenie. I know they're gonna cancel that next. Yeah, and I'm wondering, what is it, viewership? Because now it's like, what can we do? It's kind of too late. I think that's why we have to jump on and adopt the shows as soon as they come out, watch them, support them, because they gonna cancel them in a heartbeat. Have you seen episode 9 of Power Book 2 Ghosts? No, no. I'm gonna catch up because I am gonna do a video, just one single video, recapping the second half of this season of Ghosts, just to kind of put a lid on it. Listen, Vic, they were good. They were good. Hey, Rod. What's happening? What's happening? Happy Saturday. Hulu is canceling major shows, just like Stars with Power spinoffs. And I'm wondering, like, why? And I know they used to call it, back like in the olden days for network TV, this would be like sweeps time, right? So they'd be checking like ratings, seeing all of those things. And I guess in streaming, it's just different. They're looking for some number to hit, I'm sure. And if they don't hit it while it's airing or within a certain time frame from the time it's aired, they just cancel it. Yep, they canceled that too, which was a great, great, great show. I love The Riches. And why do they always leave us on a cliffhanger? Like, don't do that. It's so irresponsible. Unprisoned did that. And I said, why did y'all do that? Y'all left us on this cliffhanger and we'll never get results because y'all love to cancel everything. 50 Cent could get these shows on his channel. Listen, 50 worried about 50 and Tyler done partnered, and it's going to be up and it's stuck. And I don't know what that's going to be like. Hopefully someone else. Now that is always an opportunity. They did that with All Rise, but it went to OWN, and then people ended up canceling it the next season. It's like, can't win, y'all. Can't win. Listen. Oh, Vic. Listen, I think this whole Diddy situation and his trail of, damage that he's done to all these people. Do y'all remember Hakeem from Dagum Empire? I was traumatized on Thursday. That's all I'm gonna say. Because listen, Diddy did that to that man, to that young man. And that's why he's carrying on how he's carrying on. These studios barely promote the shows, then complain about viewership. Absolutely. No one has a marketing budget. I said that with Three Women, what we're watching right now. We said that with Lady in the Lake. It's like, y'all just they don't believe in marketing shows anymore. Hey, are you okay with the hurricane? Hey, Playing Down Under. Yep, I just let them know I am marked safe. My power was out for a good portion of yesterday, but I am back. Internet strong, power's back on. And I'm thankful because it was probably 6 hours without power, but that was the longest in my adult life I've been without power, honey. And I ain't like it because I said, if I got to throw away all this food, I'm going to be in a place. But thank you for asking, Playing Down Under. Cliffhangers keep us interested just in case the show. Yeah, but they need to give us enough resolution to provide closure. That's what they need to do, because there's no guarantee that show's gonna get a second, third, fourth season. Greta says, I'm worried about Reasonable Doubt. I am too. Bel Air too. But I mean, if they give you something, if a show gets 4 seasons, I feel like that's a fair, adequate run to kind of do what they need to do. But canceling after 1 season, canceling after 2 seasons, I think it's premature. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. If y'all are into horror, especially as we're entering October, please go over to A Night of Horror, Nikki's channel, baby. She's covering all the things. And it's not just horror. And they have Killer Con this evening, so be sure to go check them out. Lady in the Lake, I need to circle back on that one. Lady in the Lake was cool. I don't know how I felt about the ending, but I think it was cool overall. It was definitely worth the watch. Hey, Kiwi23, welcome. Happy Saturday. Good to hear. Thank you. No, thank you for asking. I appreciate you. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, baby, because I didn't even realize that they had talked about that daggum hurricane, and I was like, oh, I'm inland. It's not gonna matter, baby. But they said the way them winds was gusting. Hey, Kamisha, happy Saturday. But yeah, the cancellations are sad. It's beyond me. But for Vlogtober, so if any of y'all are familiar with Vlogtober, that means that some piece of content is coming out every single day for the month of October. And I want to mix it up. So I have some ideas, but we are definite. It's going to be, what did I come up with for a name for the series? But we're going to be focusing on fall stuff, cozy stuff, the comfort shows. I'm probably going to do like some recipes from some of my favorite fall shows, episodes, and movies. We'll just be mixing it up over here. Um, I think, what did I say? My Sweet Vlogtober. That's going to be the series title, My Sweet Vlogtober. And so, in addition to all the lives and all the content that I already have scheduled, that'll kind of be the theme for fall. Fall is my favorite season of the year, y'all. And even though I'm not a horror girly, um, I wanted to do something for Vlogtober, and I think we'll do that. So it'll definitely be a cozy fall comfort shows. We'll be talking about that, and I'm thinking about doing some polls because I do want to do some viewer choices segments. Now we had talked a couple Saturdays ago about some retro stuff to talk about, some old shows, and I don't feel like it was y'all who voted. I feel like it was other people who voted. So I will probably come back, do a live, and we'll just vote in the live and come up with something to talk about because I don't think it was. I don't think that was accurate. Because on your community tab, anybody can vote. It's not just your subscribers or members. Hey, good morning, Zah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ashley, are you ready for Tulsa King episode 3? Yes, and I need to finish episode 2. I don't know what's been going on this week, but I have not watched episode 2 all the way yet. I know he bought his daughter a house. But yeah, I love Tulsa King. I think it's so underrated. I wish more people were talking about it. I really, really like it. But is there anything y'all would want to see in October? Because I'm excited. It's going to be a mix of long form, short form stuff, and I'm going to be trying some different stuff. I'm putting my creative hat on, and we're going to be doing some different stuff. Hey, Marcus Mateo. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yeah, but the plot thickens with all of this stuff. There's so much going on in the world, y'all. From Diddy, now Carisha. They say Carisha she named in one of the suits because she made the girl abort missions and stuff. Y'all, it's too much. Okay. I hear that, Kibi. Do y'all have any fall, like favorite fall comfort shows or episodes that y'all go back to every fall? I know I do around Thanksgiving. I knew that was coming. Listen, I don't know, of all the men in all the world that would want to get tied up in and under, why did he? He wasn't never cute. I ain't liked him. I ain't liked him ever. I really have never liked him. Especially when he did that song, that dedication to Biggie. Every time I hear that song, it used to make me cringe. And now I get it. Now it all makes sense to me. Oh, y'all, and guess what? A ton of reality, a ton of network TV October. Baby, where you been? I've been looking for you. I was going to put an APB out on you, that girl from yonder. You have been missed, Ladybug. You have been missed. Yeah, your absence was definitely noticed. Your absence was definitely noticed. I don't think so. We're not really covering any of the same shows presently. Baby, what's Freebirds? Is that Australia? Now I will tell you, Colin from Accounts season 2 came out this last week, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Baby, it's something. Marcus Mateo. Now, you know, he got the two new shows. He has American Sports Story and now Grotesquerie. My Grotesquerie review is up for episodes 1 and 2. And we'll be back live actually tonight at 9, what is it, 9:30 to talk about Grotesquerie tonight. It's a lot going on. But if you like Ryan Murphy, this might be up your alley. There is an aspect of like religious horror to it. But like someone put in the comments yesterday, they're not too much lingering on all the grossness. It really centers around Niecy Nash's character, Lois. And I'm just trying to figure out, is she real? Is she living? Is she not living? Is she in a dream state? Because yeah, it's all a mystery right now, Marcus. But it's okay for what it is, you know. I was scared Tulsa King would get canceled. I never see anyone talk about Anakin. They don't, and it's definitely a good show. Oh, Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. You got thoughts already, friend? Yeah, and you know, but I don't know. With it being Sly, it might last. It might last, because I felt the same way. If y'all haven't seen Your Honor, you need to go watch it. I think it's now on Netflix, but it aired originally on Showtime, and nobody talked about season 1. I was so scared we wouldn't get another one, but they ended up doing a season 2, and I think it was good. And there's room for a spinoff. Um, I don't think Cranston will come back for the spinoff, but that was good. That was another one that they did not talk about. Sorry, love, missed you too. No worries. I'm just glad you're good. The Ghost Whisperer was my favorite fall show. Okay, who is the Ghost Whisperer? Is that Don't get me to lying. Who's the Ghost Whisperer? What's the actress's name? Been having delayed Mercury retrograde, baby. Everything was going wrong. Well, hopefully it's back going right again. Listen, it is so funny. Listen, calling from accounts, do yourself a favor. It's silly, and it's just laugh out loud funny to me. I'll save my commentary. Yeah, Jasmine, I'm ready. Ashley, will you check out the show Sweet Peas? You know I got to. You know I got to, because it got my name on it. It got my daddy blood on it. So I'm definitely going to be watching Sweet Peas. And I'm here to see what it's going to be. That girl who plays the lead reminds me so much of Fiona from Shameless. So I'm going to, well, Vic, I say watch it just to be a part of the live. You know what I mean? That's what I say, watch it. I know Nikki said that she was extremely bored with it. And so I don't know. I think it's eclectic. I probably wouldn't be watching it, except for we had kind of already planned to watch it, and just to see kind of who shows up for it. Thank you, Critical. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Saturday. All I hear about Ryan Murphy these days are the Menendez brothers. Don't F with him. Yeah, he made it like the Eric brother. He put out a statement and he was like, listen, there was enough truth for you to tell without you going off the deep end. But interestingly enough, Dominic Dunn, who is the father of Dominique Dunn from Poltergeist, who she was savagely, brutally unalived, um, got a I guess got a wild hair about this case. And so that's actually something that he posited, that the brothers were having an incestuous situation. Um, and so they're like, and so Ryan Murphy, of course, played on that, and he played on it a lot. It was unnecessary if it, wasn't based in truth. But Ryan Murphy responded and said, listen, this was my story to tell. And I told everybody's perspective, and he did. The first half of the season, I feel like, was on behalf of the brothers. And then I feel like the second half of the series was about everybody else's perspective on their guilt. Oh, girl, it's so good. Loved season 1 of Your Honor, but didn't care for season 2. Yeah, I've heard mixed feelings about it. That's who it was. Jennifer Love Hewitt, my girl from Sister Act 2, baby. And then what was the one show where she was the prostitute that in the massage parlor? I just started watching that. We'll check out the review. Murphy lost me with the last season of American Horror Story, Kim K edition. I watched like one episode of that, and that was like my foray into American Horror Story, because I had never watched, and I was like, Mm, a lot of people trashed it, but I thought it was great. The Ghost Whisperer was Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yep, yep. That's why I watch a lot of shows, so I know what y'all talking about. And Vic, you watch From, yeah, because you were back on the live this week for From. I'm so excited about that. Ryan Murphy, messy as hell for that. I heard about the creative liberties he took with Feud as well, baby. Them people was mad about Capote and the Swans, honey. They said he just went off the rails. This was nothing like what happened. The 80s soundtrack of Monsters Had Baby, he was gonna put in Milli Vanilli. I said them brothers must have loved Milli Vanilli because they had it. They had it throughout that whole show. Now, did y'all watch that story, the Milli Vanilli movie that came out over the summer? Yes, the call girl. Yep. Watch American Horror Story Coven. That's the best example of the series. I will definitely have to check it out. I hear like the first couple of seasons of American Horror Story were really, really good. And then they say it just went off the rails. Just went off the rails. Now, y'all know I don't do horror, right? But I did watch a horror movie yesterday. I watched Apartment 7A on Paramount. Me and Bay watched that last night, and listen, it's supposed to be the precursor, or I guess the prequel to Rosemary's Baby. Y'all know I ain't seen Rosemary's Baby, so I didn't know what the heck was happening. And it was okay. It wasn't scary. None of these horror movies are scary to me. I don't know what's going on. Because I used to be like, oh, horror, so scary. It wasn't scary to me, but it was interesting because the girl who played Anna Delvey and the girl from Ozark, I don't know the actress's name, she plays the lead. And I was like, okay. Now, what threw me off instantly, though, with it was the fact that I didn't believe she was a dancer. She, in no way to me, gave a professional dancer at all. At all. No one is giving me any good recommendations for good horror that's going to be like, oh, this should be your initial, step into horror. Because everything I've watched lately is now, Vic, if they don't turn it around by mid-season, we could be in trouble with From. But it has such a strong fan base. I mean, I'm excited just to see what's going to happen in the community with it. But we'll see. They better start giving us some answers. What makes me sad about Milli Vanilli is that it happened now. No one would care. Everybody's auto-tune anyway now. Coven was my favorite. Apartment 7A was okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't believe her as a dancer, but everything else I guess was somewhat interesting. At least they told a cohesive story. You can't watch trash horror and say horror not scary. I don't know. Everything that they've been showing to me. hmm. It's called Apartment 7A. Yeah. I gave you girl, what was the recommendation, Nikki? Put it in the chat. That way I have proof and evidence that you gave it because I don't remember, baby girl. I don't. Because I'll write it down. I got my notebook right here. I'll write it down this time. You should see Rosemary Baby. The horror is psychological. Yes, Polanski is a problem. American Horror Story Coven is a good season. You would like it. I watch it every Halloween comes around. Okay. Vic, I heard they're getting amazing reviews. 100% Rotten Tomatoes this season. Wow, 100%. Mm. Oh, okay. You did say Oddity. And that's a newer one. I thought you were going to give me an old school one to start into. You did say Oddity. And I think Kay gave that a really good review too. She said Oddity was a good horror that she had seen this year. Yeah, Vic, they're going to have to start grounding it out. They're going to have to give us some answers and not just play patty cake because what WTF? Um, she said what they're not going to do is string me along for 4 seasons, period. That girl, I've been seeing your reactions to Substance. I've really been wanting to see it. I missed it when it came to TIFF a few weeks ago. Oh, is that video out, Nikki? You did your review to Substance already? Oh, goodness. Now that looks scary. I know I won't watch that. That's body parts and stuff. Mm-mm. Nope. Zipping them up, sewing them up, doing all kind of stuff, putting stuff in. Baby, you already know it's too much for me, friend. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. You already know it'll be too much. Now, also, FYI, this week they have picked, is this whose turn? I think it's Tyra's turn this week, for the members only watch along, and she picked Death Becomes Her. And so that will be happening this Wednesday. Remember that is the new watch along day. And I think it's going to be good. Well, I love Death Becomes Her, so I know it's going to be a fun watch along. All horror movies to me, so I find them funny. From came out the gate so strong. American Horror Story 1 through 7 and maybe 10 eat. Classic horror start with 80. Clive Barker, Wes Craven, and John Carpenter. Wake your way from there. My chat. Have a great Saturday. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you, Ashley. Listen, I love Death Becomes Her. It don't get no better than that era Goldie Hawn. I am such a fan. Love her down real, real bad. Greta, what'd you think of it? What'd you think? People love it. I wasn't a fan, but people loved it. Tyra, where's she at? She'll be at Killer Con with Nikki this evening, and then we'll talk grotesquerie late tonight. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Sissy. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well today. No, my video on Substance taking forever because I have so much to say, but it'll be up in the next few days. Okay. Y'all heard it here first. Substance, Nikki's review on Substance will be up in a few days. Be there, be square. Hey, bonjour, mon cher. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's the nighttime, ain't it? In Paris today. Missing you. Been missing you since Interview with a Vampire, friend. Thank you, Sissy, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate you. Now, y'all know that all of the reality is going to be back in October, and I'm going to be tackling a lot of it. Love is Blind will be this week. And so, you know, I got a lot to say. Married at First Sight will be back this month. I will be covering it as well. And we'll have Queen's Court season 2 on Peacock. If you didn't watch the first season, you'll see how Tamar got with that man. They call him Colonel Sanders, what they call him. But this one is going to be with Lisa Ray, with K. Michelle, and Delicious. So you know I'm watching. I'm invested. I started Zatima, sis. I did start Zatima, but I'm telling you right now, I'm already thrown off with the best friend who was sleeping with her man, and they ain't met until they moved in. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Sissy always comes through and shows love, and I appreciate it so, so much. I woke up with the unpacking spirit this morning. I don't know how long it'll last. Listen, we need to lean into it when we get it. We need to lean into it when we get it. It is, my dear. It's 7 p.m. here. Okay, not too late, but you have been missed. I'm still waiting for Netflix to follow up with Behind Her Eyes. Need that season 2. And again, yeah, I started Zatima because I wanted to be ready for when the new season starts. Baby, yes, this will be another American version, and it is out this week on the 3rd, I believe, October 3rd. Hey, Candy Love. Hey, sis. Y'all go follow Candy, honey. She's covering a lot of shows too. I'm looking forward to this new season. Calls them Bay Yang Yang Man, and I can't get it out of my mind. Listen, I don't know. I'll say this. On Queen's Court, JR had me full too. I thought he was going to be a good look for Tamar. I really did. But when he got out here and just is taking every opportunity to embarrass that lady, I don't know. She's unhinged too, though. She's unhinged too. So I don't know. It gets better, I promise. It better, but I like Duval, so I will definitely keep watching for him. Not as this Lestat. Do I have to beg to be a part of the Love is Blind? Girl, I don't even know if it's going to be a panel. I just know I'll be talking about it. But you are more than welcome because I'm going to go live. I just need to see if Kay and Tyra are going to be on board to check it out and how it'll fit, because the schedule be scheduling. Yes, y'all, help Candy get to her 500. How many more do you have to go right now, Candy? Hey, Monique. Hey, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I knew he wasn't right when I saw that haircut, but I felt like he was going to bring a different energy to Tamar's life. I was like, okay. And he was spending money. That's probably what did it for me. He was dropping that bag. He was giving nice gifts. I said, "Oh, this is a good man, Savannah." And he turned out to be the opposite. I should have known when we found out he had all them damn kids with different women. Girl, ain't nobody paid you dust about anything. Quit playing with me. I knew JR was a bad pick. 4 kids with multiple women and a few kids close in age. Heck no. Yeah, and then the baby mamas got active. It was real in them streets. Been missing you here too. I'm definitely discovering some shows on your channel through the reviews. Keep the good work coming. Thank you. And be on the lookout for Vlogtober. It'll be My Sweet Vlogtober. That'll be the series. And I'm going to be dropping something every day, whether it's a short, it's just going to be interesting. We're going to see. I'm developing my plan this weekend. And I'll do a video talking in detail about it. No, Nikki, I want to talk about it. And I'm excited if you want to talk about it, but I know you ain't willing to commit. And the people like a schedule. They like to know when they can come and talk to you about whatever show. But yeah, if you're down, I would love to have your opinion because I know you're going to bring a whole different opinion to the situation. Yes, please. Please, please, please. Let me see if I can pin it. You only need 6. You only need 5. Come on, y'all. She only needs 5 people to get to her 500. Can we help her do it? Can we help her do it today, sweet peas? And she covers all of the current shows. I believe they're doing Ghost. They're doing Reasonable Doubt. Lord, all I need is 5 more. If culture vulture were a word, JR is it. Baby, he busted out the picture of his best friend that was black. Like, all my baby mama's black. I'm black. Boy, you are not, sir. You are not. I do too. This is probably my favorite live. Y'all know I love to connect with you guys. Y'all know, because I need to see what's going on in y'all's world. That girl from yonder. Tamar needs to focus on Tamar and Logan and that family. Because I'm about to watch I'm gonna finish out the Braxtons. Y'all know I couldn't watch it current because it was too much. It was too much emotion for me. I could just feel the sadness, and I really didn't want to. I didn't want to, I guess, feel like I was exploiting their situation because there was nothing to kiki about. From them first 2-3 episodes, there was nothing funny about it at all. And so I didn't want to come and like talk about something like that. You know what I mean? But I think I will do, or maybe we'll get together and talk about the season as a whole. And see if they reached any resolution, if they got any healing. Hey, Our Life in Horror. I'm late. Is there a new season of Love is Blind? Yes, this week on October 3rd. Yeah, be there or be square. It's going to be so fun. Yes, it is back. Love is Blind isn't weekly. Don't they drop the whole thing at once? No, baby. They're going to drop the first 3 or 4 episodes first week. Second week will be another 3 or 4 episodes. And then, they'll drop a finale. A finale reunion situation. But yeah, I think it's over the course of 3 weeks most time. As soon as I get this house situated, I'm going to start doing live, sis, if you will have me. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm excited. Thank y'all for showing Candy love. Thank y'all for going over there. Okay, okay. Girl, do you have your 5 now, Candy? That's what I want to know. Let me see if I can find it again. Let me put it on the screen. Y'all go subscribe to our girl Candy's channel. Candy loves to talk TV. So yeah, so it's about 3 or 4 lives, Nikki. But if you want to commit to it, we need to talk about the what day it's gonna be. I just subbed. I just subbed. Jasmine, let me find. Y'all need to let us know when you have channels because I have no way of knowing. And I'm definitely gonna show love and come over there. Candy, tell me you got your 5, sis. I know you got it now. You already know what it is. Oh, come on, 2 more, Critical Thinker says. Come on, y'all. And Jasmine, is it just your name? Is that the name of your channel? Drop a link. Drop a link. These last 5 subscribers says she needs 2 more. Tamar needs deep therapy. They all do. All them sisters do. From Tawanda to Trina to Tony. Because Tony scared me when I was watching it and saw her like nodding. I was like, oh my gosh, like this isn't healthy. This isn't good. I can be your Lestat. I know that's right. The Braxtons played with my emotions too much. I couldn't watch but 2 episodes. Yeah, there was no way I was going to. I don't know. I didn't feel morally right. I don't know, y'all. But I know they was running up. Everybody was looking for content around it. But I had a moral dilemma around it. And I don't know if it's because we watched them for so long. I just felt like, why are they doing this? Like, this isn't healthy and it's not good for them. Like, thank you, Critical. Please like the video. Please like the live. Candy loves to talk. Okay. Yes. Okay. All the French in the chat. I'm here for it. We'll start making upcoming movie trailer breakdowns. Yes. I love. I have done some. I actually did a reaction to the Apple TV show Disclaimer, and then I did one to Tyler Perry's new series. I just haven't edited it yet, but I'll put them up. They're funny. They're funny. Are you there, Candy? Are you there, Candy? Oh, yay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. The sweet peas are the best. Period. Period. Always going to come through. Do you hear me? Always, every single time. Congratulations on 500. This means you can do memberships, you can get super chats. Listen. Period. They must have changed because I covered 2 seasons of Love is Blind on my channel. They would drop like 8 episodes for part 1, then a little later drop the final part 2 group of episodes. Yeah, they're going to have 3 sets of shows. They will do the first 5 or 4, they'll do another set, and then you'll get the reunion. So it's over the course of 3 weeks. And I've only been watching it the past 2 seasons. I was not here from the beginning. Yes, they did. I stopped at episode 5. Yeah, it was too much. Yep, she got it. She got it. Yeah, it was good. Everybody did it. Kay actually did her trailer reaction. Child, I just didn't even know what to say about it. I didn't even know what to say. I said they're vampires. I liked his little accent though on it. But I like Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. Period. Yes. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Okay. Jasmine Hudson. Okay, so what's your name? Where's my phone at? Where my phone at? I need to be ordering something to eat too. I hate when I do this. Do y'all do this? Like have your phone, think it's in your lap, and then it's not. Okay, we found it. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. You definitely deserve it. Putting in the work. Now let me get on here. Let me get on here. They asking how's everything. Good. I'm on. Tyra's like, Ashley, how's everything? Girl, I'm on live. um, Ashley's on the way to 5K. Yes, we just hit 4,800 this morning. And so 200 away from 5K. I'm confident it's definitely going to happen by the end of the year. Hopefully sooner than that. My goal for this whole year was 5K. So if I hit it early, that's the best thing ever. The last Love is Blind season, I watched the first episode and skipped to the reunion. You know what? That's not fair. That girl from yonder. The only reason it's fresh in my mind is because we just reviewed the UK version. Tracy's son is really going through it because what's happening? So he had got a charge. His wife had left him. He got that young baby and he's grieving his mama too. Like it's too much. And then for the show to be sharing that. And then it's like they're still doing the same thing. They still got all the same secrets. They only tell what they want to tell to who they want to tell it. They still don't want to open up. They still just, I don't know. It's sad. Sweet peas. I'm doing my Monique impression of Beyonce's Crazy in Love. It's all because of you, girl. That's because of you and putting in the work. I think Candy is so hilarious on her reviews, baby. She's gonna make you laugh. Now, Michael B. Jordan is my husband and all, but this new trailer, I was confusion. I was confused too. That girl from yonder, you already know. Then people, I need a sponsorship. That's what I need. I need a sponsorship to DoorDash, Uber Eats. The way they get coins. The ghost phone effect. It's like every time. It's like I can be sitting here, the phone and the remote control. Sis, I'm like that with the TV. Yes, the TV remote too. My son always steals my phone. Oh girl, you'll get it. Yeah, I didn't get no. Didn't nobody tell me nothing? Did nobody tell me nothing? Listen, in Jesus' name, you will hit 5K before November. We gonna speak. I hope, like I said, I hope with this Vlogtober series, My Sweet Vlogtober, it's gonna be fun. I hope it gives everybody the feels. We are going to go back down memory lane. Like I said, I got some recipes, so we'll be in the kitchen a little bit talking movies and TV. I think if everything shapes up how I see it in my mind, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. Definitely, we're going to get that thing by November. Speak it into existence. Yes. Y'all are simpatico. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't mind the UK Love is Blind. You know what? It was interesting. It was interesting. I don't know. I want a South African one. After we got the South African ultimatum, I was like, we need more South African content. I enjoyed it. I was here for that level of honesty. Pause. Ashley, do you have power? Yes, power is back. It was out of it like yesterday for like 6 hours. And I was telling everybody earlier that was the longest in my adult life I've been without power. Tyra was like, try 2 weeks. Because y'all remember the hurricane hit Texas and she was without power for a long time. I can't imagine. Like I said, I was ready to fuss, thinking I was gonna lose the stuff in the freezer and the groceries. I said, if this stuff goes bad, and I had just went grocery shopping, oh, I probably would have cried. And now him and his dad are beefing. No, Latoya, it all started. And I love Mama Evelyn down really bad, but she is indicative of a lot of families where like the matriarch holds on to like bitterness and resentment, and it goes through the children. Like when it was like 30 years since that man had cheated on her and left her, and she was so bitter about it. I said, oh, that's not healthy. What did she teach the girls? What did they learn from that? Oh, see, that's what we've been needing, a remote control alert alarm. Apparently, the new Chromecast, you get to press the thing for the remote to make a sound. Because listen. Oh, toxic mama. That'll do it every single time because it breeds toxicity and they don't even know. Like, it's, they wake up and they just like their mama. And I wonder sometimes if that was part of the issue with Tracy because Tracy was a daddy's girl. You know what I mean? Not saying the mama treated her any differently, but I always wondered what caused that rift in the relationship between she and her sisters like that. That part. I wondered why they felt like she was like the exiled one because I get the history of it. They were about to start the Braxtons, the group, and she got pregnant. And so, they didn't want her in the group. But I wonder if there was something there before that. And then after that, years go by, they're living their best life. She's being a mom and a wife. Um, but I don't know. It was just interesting. Yes, definitely closer with her dad and brother. They have never been able to speak their mind and had to bottle everything in. Yeah, because they probably would have got popped in the mouth. Mama E didn't play them games. But again, it's not healthy. I don't know. And then I think Tony feeling like she had to carry the family on her back and she needed to make a way for her siblings, which I get. But false responsibility is a doozy. Like that wasn't her burden to bear. She wasn't the parent. Oh, that was a huge issue. Remember early seasons, they had issue that trust would be around her dad. And yep. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, Mama E, how are you still bitter all these years ago? Like they can't even come to the wedding. The new wife, like the new wife and him been married for 20 years. Who gives a damn? Move on. Give a damn about that man. I wish I would be pressed. Find you somebody better. Come on. I guess I just don't get the concept of dwelling on it. And I get you can be hurt. You didn't have this gaggle of children with this man, but baby, my mama told me something a very, very long time ago. She said there is nothing worse than becoming an old fool. Meaning, don't be in the same position when you're young as when you're old, as far as your mentality. It makes no sense. And it's foolish to keep anger around a man because he cheated and moved on. Like, do something different. Like, why are we holding on to that? Baby, I don't know. She's so secretive about everything. I don't know. And I think they're over medicating her. Baby, I'm over it in a couple months, if that. I don't give a damn. Like Ashley for the streets now, I guess. Like cuz I'm going to find something else to do. Um yeah, I don't know who Tony's with. That whole situation is weird too because who is really Birdman? Is he going to be next on the roster? Like is he about to get a call from them people? Because I've heard like similar stuff about him as what we were hearing about Diddy. You know what I mean? Allegedly. Tony has so much resentment towards her family. She has to. Then they were saying that her heart is jacked up. Like I said, she was nodding, and I've only ever seen that nod from people who have battles with certain substances. I didn't like that, and I didn't like that they showed that. Uh, I've been without power since 2 a.m. Friday morning. What? When the Lowe's clearance purchases come in handy, battery powered lanterns throughout the house. I was able to give 3 neighbors lanterns with batteries. Did you buy a power source? Like literally, I was on Instacart buying a little mini generator when the power came back on. And I was like, I need to really research. Well, Tara was like, research and get one for the future. Um, so are you guys on a generator? Candy. And I forgot you are deeper in South Carolina than I am. Candy's like a couple hours from me. Child, it was 20 years. I'm sorry, but they mama should have been over it. This sounds like a good panel topic. I'd love to hear Kay's take too. I can't watch the show though. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the ladies if they're willing to come back and do like a season wrap up. The finale aired last night of the Braxtons. So maybe we will get one video in because we did start it. Me either. Her mom made her take her sisters with her during the whole career. She never got to enjoy it herself. Yeah. And I think the burden of carrying all their expenses, because the first thing she did was buy her mama a house, probably paid for the sisters, whatever they had to do. Well, you know what they say. Everything ain't for everybody. That's what Jilly from Philly said. But you know what I meant. I would have moved right along. I would have eased on down that road. They say Jay-Z next shot, girl, get them. Because if you have people, listen, it's treacherous thing to use your power to harm others. And you're gonna get it back one way or the other. Sowing and reaping is so real. So listen, what ugh. And it's so damn disturbing. And the fact that people not only participated, but literally facilitated these abuses, get them all. I'm not giving Mr. Braxton the satisfaction to know I still give Eden. Listen, period. He would never know. He would never know. Yeah, Candy. So how are you powering your stuff? Are y'all on a generator? You didn't answer, sis. Are y'all on a generator? Again, like I said, I was crying over a couple hours. I couldn't imagine a day and a half. Ooh. And I tried not to open the freezer, but I don't have a deep freezer anymore. I just have the freezer that's in the fridge. And I filled up my Stanley with some ice, and I said, now listen, I don't need none of this stuff to melt. We are watching the entertainment industry crumble right before our eyes. And what's crazy is that all this stuff has been going on for 100 years, even before. Oh, I grew up in Florida. I've gone a long time without power. Baby, kudos. Our life in horror. Yes. It's so good. And did y'all watch last night's episode with Sloan? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I think it's only going to get worse, y'all. I lost power for about 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, you're 30 minutes from me? Girl, well, feel free if y'all need some air conditioning and some power. I hope they get it up. When I was like on the website for because I live in a community, of course. And so I had called, they were like, we don't know. There's no ETA. Baby, it's just down till it's not. It's outage until it's not. Well, let us know if you need anything, Candy, because we can definitely rally. Hey, bookskers and purrs. I didn't get an alert that you were live. Happy Saturday, everyone. No one gets my alerts. I don't know, Lord. YouTube got to do better. They got to do better because I don't know why they not sending alerts. I think it goes all the way back to the Motown era. Yes. I can only imagine what was happening back then. It's all coming out now. It's all coming out now. And you can't sow these terrible seeds into people's lives. I mean, you've ruined lives, devastated careers. People are literally insane now because of what they've gone through, the trauma that they've experienced, and think that you're going to get away with it forever. And to me, it's the pride and it's the hubris with it all. Like never, you just you got worse. OMG, Black Cake was canceled. I just saw. Yes, it was. And I hate that for us. Because y'all know I'm just a proponent of different stories from the diaspora. Like I know that we have so many different stories to tell. We're not monoliths, and it's like every time a different story is told, it gets one season and they cancel it. And so that's why I know we have to be so present. But it's like whenever you make an attempt to talk about something that's not like I guess the status quo, it doesn't get a ton of attention, and they're not marking them either. So I mean, it just sucks. Yes, baby, sowing and reaping is very, very real. Very real. Yes, but let us know if you need anything. Insight says Jay-Z IQ is beyond that of Diddy. You think he had the NDAs on deck? They say that's what Will and Jada did, allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, let us know if you need anything, Candy. The Sloan baby, listen. How you leave your family at Thanksgiving, though, and go on that boat with that indigenous bay? That's what I want to know. Mm-mm-mm. She want to be a dominatrix. She want to be in control. Listen. I think it's only going to get worse. So y'all, if you're not watching Three Women, go catch up. There's only 3 episodes to catch up on. We'll be live tomorrow night to talk Three Women. So I'm just saying, these are real women's stories. These are based on true stories, believe it or not. That's why I try to be gentle, especially with Lena, because Lena pisses me off so bad. But I'm just saying, you do that girl from yonder. I'm just saying, if you want a little thrill, just popping in. Hey, have you seen that with T? Just popping in to show some love and support. Watching the Menendez Brothers show, and episode 5 is the most uncomfortable episode of any show I've ever watched. It was heartbreaking. It was. It was. I'll never think about cinnamon or lemon juice the same way. Heartbreaking. That's why I believe that it happened. And I made a video review. I did 2. I did one for the series and one for episode 1. And I honestly feel like the essay happened. The essay happened. They didn't make that up. Now, were these perfect individuals? Of course not. They brutally unalived their parents. But no one advocated for those boys, and there was abuse. Period. That I know that in my knower. And ultimately, everything else, we'll never know what happened. Only Eric and Lyle know the full truth. You guys go check out Books, Gers, and Purrs. I've been seeing her pop up. She does these productivity lives, which I think are the most amazing things, especially if you know about like time blocking or whatever. They just get you inspired. If you have projects you need to work on, things you need to finish, those are so beneficial. Be sure to check out Books, Gers, and Purrs channel for that. Amy the Cheshire Cat. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Amy, don't forget tonight, Grotesquerie. We're talking the first 2 episodes, 9:30. Did he really go on a hunger strike, baby? I don't know. You should hear what Charlie Chaplin and Jack Warner were up to. Lord. Oh, then it goes back even further. I have no idea. Yep, they canceled Chucky. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if the will stuff are crimes, but I know that their proclivities and adult activities are probably covered under an NDA. Now, you can't dope somebody. Now, that's a whole new level of debauchery. I am. How are you? How are you? I'm marked safe from the hurricane now. Power is back. Everything is good over here. Hey, Aquarius the Savage. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. That I think episode 5 is Eric giving an account of his experiences with his father. Absolutely. There was definitely abuse. They were not protected and weren't. We charge our phones up in the truck. We still have hot water to wash with. Praise God. I won't complain. Just glad it's not hot, hot. Appreciate the love. Okay. Are y'all grilling out or like how are you? How are y'all eating? Once I finish the series, I'll definitely check out your review and leave my thoughts on the series. Yeah, I just pushed myself to finish it. It was really uncomfortable. And I think that's the point of it. It should be uncomfortable. There were like atrocities done in that family. And again, if my dad was doing that to me and my mother knew and was complicit, I can't imagine. And we never know what we would do unless we were in the situation. Yes, please, please do. Those productivity moments really help. And she covers a ton of books, you guys. Books, Girls, and Purrs is reading. Those Menendez brothers lived up to their raising. I mean, that part. I love researching that old Hollywood tea, and you're absolutely right. Lord, I thought the same thing. Critical thinker. Their dad was his own brutal undoing. Poetic and accurate. Y'all, please hit that like, share. So, yes, please do all the things. Thank you. Oh, Lord. What's drunk saying over there? I don't even know who that is. It's just sad and heartbreaking. Like I said, on Thursday, I was on TikTok minding my black owned business and happened upon this video, and they were talking about Hakeem from Empire, Brashear Gray, and his Twitter. I said, Diddy did that. Diddy did that. Diddy did that. You know what, Latoya? People were talking about this and saying that if that happened today, it probably wouldn't be the same outcome, that it would be different, right? Because, Gypsy's out already. A lot of people were comparing the case to Gypsy, and I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but it was both a situation of parental abuse. Gypsy's, I think, if she would have stayed in that situation, it would have resulted in her unaliving, because if you know anything about Munchausen by proxy, those kids don't make it. When their parents are, the kids don't make it. They basically unalive their kids. And so some people are looking at it like that. But today, I think a lot of the evidence that they excluded in the original trials, they would have considered today. So it probably would be a different outcome. But from what I understand, they've exhausted their appeals. So I don't know what the opportunity is now for that. Now, is this from WWF? Did you watch any? I watched the Gary documentary, and Mr. McMahon, that's on Peacock too, right? I'll definitely check it out. I'm a documentary girl. I just watched Into the Fire. That was one of the best documentaries I've seen all year. But I'll definitely check out Mr. McMahon's documentary. I've been hearing little whispers, but I haven't checked it out yet. Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely check it out. Grilled food, sandwiches. I was in Chick-fil-A a line for 45 minutes this morning. Oh, okay. Man. So Ed, does all the businesses and stuff around you have power? Well, they're probably on generators. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check it out. See if it requires a little talk. And I'll definitely put up my review on Apartment 7A, y'all. Because I watched it and took daggum notes. So y'all already know. If I took notes on it, I'm gonna talk about it. And I have like 5 other videos I need to edit and put up. I've been prolific this week, y'all. Motivation, hard work plus patience. I'm not gonna rap, but Bill from the Drink Bount the channel said he's been talking about this for years, and he's theorizing that okay. I'm sure they were, when they made the arrest, I said, "Oh, they have everything they literally need to get the conviction." Because I don't think they would just brazenly do that without having what they needed. Yes, I watched the Vince McMahon one the other day. That man is a piece of work. Oh Lord, I'm gonna check it out. Wow, mon Dieu, that is horrifying. What type of person does that to innocence? Mhm. Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. Yes, that aired on Netflix, and I have my review up for that as well. But basically, we meet Kathy Zircanian, who is a woman who put up her baby for adoption when she was 16. Her mom made her do it, right? And it's 20 years later. She gets a call from the people saying a body's been found. We think it's your daughter, but we can't confirm without DNA testing. She does the DNA test and discovered that's not her daughter, but that her daughter's now been missing for 20 years. Her daughter went missing in 1980. And so Kathy now gets this, I guess, wild hair. She's going to find out what happened to her daughter. She didn't want to give her up in the first place. Her mom made her do it, she says, and she was 16. She's lived her life. She's married to this man who she loves, and she goes on a mission to find out what happens to her daughter. Baby, she goes to that town. She wreaks havoc. We meet the adopted parents, Brenda and Dennis. and find out Brenda was just as culpable as damn Dennis was in the disappearance of this girl. It's a really great documentary. Kathy didn't stop until she got justice, and so much other stuff comes out, but I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it, but it's amazing. Into the Fire on Netflix. It's in two parts. And I think it's about an hour and a half each part, if that. Definitely worth the watch. Like I said, one of the best docs I've watched all year. Because I went into it because I'm a child of adoption, right? And so I was like, she got a nerve. Like, why is she getting involved in acting like she cares now? But when you watch it, you'll change your mind if that's your mindset, like mine was. She changed that right around. She was relentless. She said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna harass you. Yeah, I'm gonna make a billboard. Yeah, I'm gonna be on your Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna call you every day." She wasn't playing no games. I really look forward to the Luther. If listen, I'm excited for that girl from yonder. If they tell the damn truth for once, they like to give us these like puff pieces, which is what I felt about the Demi Lovato one. Y'all want to just regurgitate everything we've already heard before. If it's not like hard hitting and revelatory, like keep it. But I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully it's good. Are you watching Agatha on Disney? Yes, I am. But I don't know how I feel about it too much. It might be above my pay grade a few steps. It might be a few pay grades above it. And I've heard mixed things. Some people absolutely adore it. Like I said, me, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It might be too much witchcraft and wizardry for me. I'm not a fan of the other witches. I liked Agatha just because of the history from WandaVision. But I don't know how this storyline is going to carry over. I don't know. There's certain things I want to know. Like I do want to know who the teen is. I do want to know. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's not quite landing with me. It's not landing like as much as WandaVision did. I really enjoy WandaVision. I just can't wait to see the 50 documentary. Baby, he's gonna air it out. He's been wanting to talk about this for a long time. 50 so petty. He's ready for this. Sis, do you think he gonna start saying who? Did he? He gonna tell everything as much as he can. I was honestly, when I was watching everything unfold, I said, I wonder if this is gonna be like another Epstein situation. Like if Diddy's even gonna make it through this trial. Nothing about Vince McMahon will surprise me. I don't know anything about this man, y'all. When wrestling was wrestling, like in the original days, I would, hear things here and there, but I remember Muscle Man Randy Savage. I remember Hulk Hogan. But I never really got into it. Damn, we'll definitely find. Yes, that girl from yonder. It's good. Netflix. Wow, that sounds crazy. Yes, really good. All that. Some of them can be. Some of them can be. Some of them are good. That part. But to me, she wasn't even like, listen, she did what she needed to do. Brenda knew her man was a predator. She knew her husband was a damn predator, convicted predator, and then acted all surprised. Girl, go to the hot place immediately. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, the Nerdy Brew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Facts. They need to tell the truth. Yes, tell the truth. I think they're afraid of lawsuits with some docs and don't even do the documentary. Like how I feel about it, until you can tell the whole truth, like don't half a it. You know what I mean? I think we're beyond that in 2024. Like we're beyond that. I really enjoy it so far. I'm not in love with it yet, but I think they will stick the ending. I hope if we get answers, I'm excited about that. Hey Patrice, what's up, Ashley? I love your content. Libra's in the house, 10-7 in Texas. Worried about reasonable doubt for sure. You stay keeping it 100. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. And happy early birthday. DeMarcus on the 20th. You're on the 7th. Welcome, welcome. Yes, y'all. Earlier, I was asking where everybody's from. If you weren't here, drop what state you're in. I would love to know where y'all all are. Um, and who got October birthdays? Because I would love to wish you happy birthday. Yeah, we're gonna see what Reasonable Doubt what they do. Do you think Lee Daniels will finally make the Star movie? I don't know, but I actually enjoyed the series surprisingly enough. Like I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. Lee Daniels, I'm looking at him sideways too. I'm looking at everybody sideways in Hollywood these days. I'm looking at everybody sideways these days. It was cool to see Ryan Destiny is going to be in that new movie about that young lady who's a boxer. I'm excited to watch that. Okay, hold on. I feel same as you, liked WandaVision, but nah. The Peach State. Okay. Georgia in the building. Tennessee. Okay, Amy. Texas by way of Syracuse, New York. Okay. How'd you get to Texas, the Nerdy Brew? Anakin is in Georgia. Oh, you have two October babies. Not Halloween. Girl, I don't know. I might do one collective happy birthday video for all of my sweet peas October birthdays. I could. Now don't listen. Don't make them drop a beat. It did not end right at all. Mm-mm. From Harlem, living in Texas these days. Okay, New York is in the building. New York is in the building. That girl from yonder, Canada, I remember that. New York. Birthday on the 4th. Okay, October babies. You know I'm in. Okay. Clarissa Shields, the boxer. Yep, yep, yep. And Ryan Destiny's so beautiful. Yes, they will. 23 and 17. Oh, young men, young men, young men, young men. Illinois by way of Massachusetts and New York. Okay. Yes, you know I'm in North Carolina, baby. Period. Akeem, Atlanta. Okay, so a nice diverse mixture of locations. Columbia, South Carolina. I know where you at, Candy. I know where you at, Candy. Um, Paris. Paris. I have to get to Paris. Yes. And I need to have, I don't know what experience I want to have when I go there. I just want to experience it. Yes. Okay. So from Texas to New York. Everybody's in the building. Any fun plans for October? I did make it to the apple orchard. I'll have to post that video up. That was really, really fun. I got some apple cider donuts and some apple cider. That was fun. Georgia in the house. Okay, the Nerdy Brew. What did you think of How to Die Alone? Mm, I only want listen, we just went over all of them canceling all of the shows on Hulu. And I think Natasha Rothwell is super talented. And I think um I want to see what else she does. And I want her to get more projects and I want her to get more visibility. But for me, it didn't do it. Like How to Die Alone didn't resonate or land for me. And I feel like, how can I say it? I'm never going to disparage it, right? But for me, it just didn't land because I'm sick of seeing big black girls, big black women, plus size, kind of put in these roles. I want to see something different. I want to see something different. That's all. But yeah, like foundationally, there's nothing wrong with it per se. It did leave off on a daggum cliffhanger, which I wish they'd stop doing with the way Onyx Collective and Hulu cancel everything. Um, but yeah, but it's not a bad show. It's definitely bingeable. I think the episodes are 30 minutes apiece. So it's something easy to work through. I just need a different narrative at this point. And I get that's what they buy. Like that's what the networks or streaming services, those are the stories they want to tell. But it didn't hit for me. Y'all let me know in the comments. In the comments of my review for the first half, there was mixed bag. Some people loved it. It was relatable to them. But for me, it just didn't hit. It just, I wanted it to. Do y'all watch Tulsa King? Baby, yes, I watch Tulsa King. My episode 1 review is up. I need to finish watching episode 2. I'll probably do that today and get my review up ahead of episode 3 tomorrow. I love Tulsa King. I love Sly. Listen, what he's doing, I'm going to watch it. You hear me? I'm going to watch it. Man, apple cider donuts. That sounds too good. I'm hungry. I need to dip soon to go grab a bite. Baby, listen, I'm about to place my order right now as we speak. Because our shows have such a hard time getting visibility. I never want to disparage it, but it just, it just wasn't for me. I had to try to find my words carefully. Yeah, and definitely watch and support. Yes, I want to go apple and pumpkin picking next month. Yes, people, they already have pumpkins out. I said, what y'all buying these pumpkins that's going to rock right away? But I was craving those donuts, and they do them right there, and they're hot and fresh. They're so amazing. Period. Listen, go and eat some croissants and have some good hot chocolate and some cheese. Like, I want to have an experience. Agreed. Episode 7 had me hot. Listen. With Love is Blind and Mavs back, never knew October was going to be this messy. Listen, messy and busy, because I'm talking about both of them, Andres. You know that. You know Love is Blind. I'm going to talk about it every single time. Yes, it's good. It's so like, and no one talks about it, but it is really a great show. And Candy, that's what I'm hearing some people love about it. They're saying that she's relatable. It looks like she actually looks like somebody who has the type of job she has, makes the type of money she has, is not putting on airs. I just hate that she is like the punching bag and that she's self-sabotaging and she's all of those things. Like, I don't know. And then it's like she puts on a smile. And I know that happens. I guess I didn't want to see it again. How to Die Alone has a false Hallmark niceness vibe. I just know she's capable of so much. I just want to see what other stories she has to tell. That's all. If you come here in Paris, you should definitely try restaurants and French and African food. Open air dancing sessions by the river, opera, open air cinema. Listen, because I plan to do that here in the States, but thank you. I'm gonna hold this list close to my heart. Listen, because that's gonna be fun. But I love the outdoor movies that they do in the fall down here. So much fun. Yes, why do they always cast a big black woman, even though I love the, you know what, planned? And I love tell our stories. Yes, tell a story of a big black woman. That's fine. But can we just not make her stereotypical? Like, can there be another expression, right? Because again, we're not monoliths. And like I said, there's just so many different stories to tell. But like I said, I won't knock her creativity. If this is what it took for her to get the deal, then take the deal. But I want to see what else she has to offer. Hey, Darfelina, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We did have a great time. Let's see. Absolutely. What's good to try in Paris? Senegalese. Ooh. Now, as far as African food, I'm Niger all day, right? So I'm gonna deal with West African food. I've tried East African food, and it didn't bear witness. It didn't bear witness with me. But I'm definitely open to try different cuisines. Paris is really a good time. If you can fit Barcelona into your trip, the party won't stop. Listen, you ain't got to tell me twice. When I go, I would like to be able to go for like a month. You know what I mean? And do like a whole European situation. Same with Africa. Like, I want to start at South Africa. Like, I want to explore the continent. I want to explore the continent. Work my way south all the way up to the north. Um, yeah. What are y'all eating today? Because I'm definitely about to place an order, y'all, because I'm hungry. My sleep was disjointed after watching that daggum apartment 7A. I was a little wonky, went to sleep, woke up at like 5 o'clock because I feel like I had heartburn, and then was just up. came into the living room, camped out on the couch, and then was like, okay. Fell back asleep, woke up at 9, and was like, go back to sleep. And then I just woke up before I popped on this live. That part. That part. Because give me some good old Jollof. You hear me? Like, that's what I want. I'm hungry right now. That's why I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to order. Okay, Sissy, what did you get from the grocery store? For dinner, I think sushi, but for now, I'm grabbing some Korean app. Listen, oh, dumplings sound good, or bulgogi sounds very amazing right now. Hold on. Ooh. But I don't know. I like my bulgogi from the Korean barbecue place, like where you cook it yourself. The takeout bulgogi I've gotten hasn't been as good. Ooh, but Korean fried chicken will always hit the spot. Yep, we're gonna do banchan. We are gonna do banchan. Are we gonna do it? It sounds good to me. Yes, I'm obsessed with Korean barbecue. Yes, well, you're filling everything up. I know when you move, it's fun though because everything's new. Like you can buy all your new seasonings. You're starting from scratch, but then it's also annoying because it's you gotta. It's a lot of money, man. But how is the new house, Latoya? How is it? Korean, Korean fried chicken. I'm meeting with a friend for breakfast. Not sure what we're going to eat, but I'm going to stuff my face no matter what. That sounds amazing. Hey, Brittany. Hey, y'all. This stream was perfect timing because I need to decompress after watching Civil War. Well, come on in the room. Listen. That girl from yonder, Congolese cuisine is quite something too. Have you had Lebanon restaurant and some interesting high cuisine? We call it gastronomy. Okay, it's not made to fill your stomach, but I guess it's the experience with the gastronomy. Listen, I've watched enough Next Top Chef or Top Chef to know. It is beautiful. Hi, y'all. Hey, Dominique. Hi, y'all. Come in hitting that like button and get on the horn and let everyone know we're live. Yes, up. Yes, I'm here. But listen, see, I be wanting to eat. Like, I'll go to like the bougie restaurants, like for the experience of it all. But then it's like after that, you got to stop at the fast food place just to kind of eat. So it's like y'all done spent a couple $100 and then still have to go. But it is an experience. It's great. It's a little overwhelming because I'm organized nut and it's stressing me out. But once you get it together, it's going to be amazing. I just know there's such a blessing in having like your own space. It's only ever been you in there. Like, it's amazing. Now, y'all, I didn't watch Civil War. Was that movie good? I've heard good things about it, but I haven't seen it. Okay, do I get? Oh no, y'all gotta come with something. 6 wings, 3 drumsticks. It's too much. Or ramen sounds really good too. I put things in a place, then I don't like it and move it 2 times. But once it finds its final home, it's going to be amazing. Watch, 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 watch. Let's see. Sissy, the peace of mind is like no other. That part. It's very good, intense, obviously. But if you like Alex Garland as a director, you'll appreciate it. Yeah, I've heard really, really good things about it. I started watching Wolves last night. That's the new movie with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. I think I'm like 40 minutes in, and it's really, really good. I'm up in here washing and chopping up fruit and veggies to freeze for later. Seems like I'm forever prepping food, cleaning, and doing laundry. Even when I'm off work, I'm working. I know. It bees like that. I hate that feeling. Like I'm like, oh, there's got to be more than this. There's got to be more to life than this. But at least you're preserving your fruits and vegetables better than me. They'll be in that crisper box, and I'll have to throw them out. And I hate waste. I really, really do. And so I do need to start freezing what I can freeze. Especially if I know I'm not going to make it within a couple days of getting it. I don't play about ramen. Listen, there's a couple of places that I absolutely love. The same with my pho. Like I have a few designated spots that I go to. That part. That part. Because it's like constantly something. Yes, I love a good pho, baby. Pho guy actually is my favorite. I like the chicken. I will do like the steak, but I don't want no bone marrow and I don't want the meatballs or anything like that. But yeah, very specific about my ramen and my pho. And my Korean barbecue for that matter, because Korean barbecue, they're not all built the same. You should try making freezer jams. Taking care of the house is more important than going out and making money. Yeah, but you got to do both. You got to make the money to have a house. Um, yeah. Yes, I'm like really debating because you work the 9 to 5, you're doing everything else you do as far as like YouTube and all of that stuff and making space. And like I have a very specific way that I like to clean. And I'm like thinking October will be the month that I finally get a cleaner to help, like to come in. I might get somebody to come in once a month and do like a super deep clean, which is what I like to do, which is like the baseboards. I want you to clean all the fixtures, the vents, the blinds, all of that, do a really good job, and then I can maintain it. But if I could have someone I trust come in once a month and do that, I think that would lighten the load so much. But part of it feels lazy because I am in, it's just a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, but like, I just think it ease my heart and my mind. You know what I mean? Because it would just be one less thing I have to spend a couple days doing. But because you gotta have this work life balance, this life balance. Period. I've been thinking about a clean or two. Well, yeah, just once a month to do, like I said, that deep clean. And then, I'll still do my weekly cleans, but it won't be as intense. I think a lot of streaming services shows get canceled because not advertising enough. People don't know where to look. We talked about this marketing thing, why no one is marketing these shows anymore. And I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I feel like, Darfalina. But I'm wondering because I've heard people go to like Thumbtack or another site. I was going to try one of like the actual cleaning services, but it was like a scam or something. So I just haven't found anyone that I trust to come in and do it. I ain't no no food in years from a restaurant. If I didn't make it, I ain't eating it. I don't trust, how do you say, food sources, ethical practices. Uh, listen, it can be hard. It can be challenging. I try to go, well, no, because I do like some mom and pop places here locally that I found. You taking a chance with all these places. Like we had ordered Peruvian last night, and we had just gotten like a roasted chicken, some black beans, rice, all that stuff. And the rice tasted like they boiled it in old water. Like I can't even explain it. It was so disgusting. Like so disgusting. And I'm like, how can y'all serve this? Like y'all don't taste it before you? Yes, everything is a gamble. Thank y'all for coming and just hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I love the little Saturday check-ins. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. I get it. My wife struggles with cleaning, so that's a good idea, getting someone in once a month. Yeah, and I love it. But I'm very particular about how I like something clean. And so like it just takes me a couple days, and I could take that couple days and use that time, to do something else. You said that ain't like no chicken I've ever had before. Yeah, I'm funny. I really need to. The fall is when I get in my cooking bag. I love to cook. I'm actually a very good cook. I used to post my cooking videos over here. And we'll do a little bit of that this fall. But yeah, I don't know. Groceries seemed as expensive as eating out. So I was like, I might as well get what I want. I might as well get what I want. My house cleaner retired recently, so I had to use Thumbtack to find another for myself and my mother. Okay. I'll definitely try Thumbtack then. I think so too. I'm going to. I think October will be the month that I give it a try. I appreciate some general conversations like this. Really cool. Merci. Oh, thank you for being here. Toshiba, they don't hate you, girl. They just are fun. Tyra ain't get the notification. I know Kay didn't get it. I don't know. But I did just pop up. Next time I'll try to schedule these in advance so we have them on the calendar so everybody knows. Brittany, it tastes like old water. I said something else, and Babe was like, Ashley, no one peed in the rice, but that's what it. He's like, how do you know what pee tastes like? I said, I don't know, but in my mind, that's what it would taste like. He's like, it tastes like they reused rice water or had like some stagnant water sitting and used that for the rice. I don't know. Either way, it was trifling, disgusting. I'll never go back. Baby, the groceries are expensive as eating now, and DoorDash keeps throwing those 40% deals at me. Listen, every single time. Baby, yes. Seasons are short and apart, season two. Yeah. Season to season and far apart, season to season. Yeah, I do miss that's why I'm here for a good old network show. Cause give me at least 13 episodes. Like I remember the 22 episode days. And I miss those days. I heard about Nikki's old cooking show. Yes, the Hood Good. Hood Good. Hood Good Food. Hood something like that. It was good. It'd be hilarious to see y'all in the kitchen together. That would be a listen. Nikki ain't cooking no more on here. As hell. Just spent for it. See, and that'd be making me cry. Cause it's just me. Cause Bay has his own, like we don't live together. He has his own house. But he eats over here a lot because he's over here a lot of the time. But still, it's like he'll be like, babe, okay, how much you spend in groceries? Let me run you, whatever. And I'm like, how is it that I'm spending hundreds of dollars every couple of weeks? Like I couldn't imagine if I had babies or like kids to feed. I don't even understand. Oh Lord. Peruvian food is for oh my goodness. Yeah, groceries are like and I'm like, what era in my life have I arrived to that now I'm talking about food prices? I guess this means like I'm officially grown, 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 y'all. Cause child, that was never a concern before. Oh, okay. I don't need all that adulting. That's exactly what it is. You could have never told me. I thought listen, I'm grown. Like it was just going to be epic and amazing. And all being grown did was come with bills and responsibility. That's all it came with. The rent is too damn high, and so are the. We're not going to get into this rent because I was thinking about moving. I actually am thinking about moving when my lease is up because I feel like I need more room. I feel like I'm ready for a house. But the market is crazy. The market is crazy. And then I thought, well, maybe I can just do like a townhome situation. But it's just so much into it. Girl, just wait till you start yelling about letting the air out. Letting all my air out the house. I don't know how people with children are still listen. Because baby, just to provide the basics for yourself, much less. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand. Like when I heard about how much daycare was, I said, "How do you do it? Like, what's the point of work? Like, it's a check." They say, "Oh yeah, if the baby is this old, it's $900 a month, 1,000 more." Like, what? What? And you got to do that for what? 4, 5, 6 years till the baby gets in kindergarten? Like, that's wild. That's wild. I'm like, how can you afford to live? Because I don't think there's any longer like the what you call it apartments, like the 3, 4, what is it, $500, $600 apartments. I don't think they have those anymore. Everything is like high, high. Think good for me, mommy helping out. Okay, that's a blessing. If you can do, um, like in hindsight, when you're younger, it's like, oh, I want to hurry up and move out. In hindsight, I would have stayed at home as long as possible. For real. For real. And it practically made latchkey kids illegal. Like, yeah, that wasn't a thing when I was young. Like you went in the house, my mama had a toaster oven. So don't be on the stove, but you can put whatever in the toaster oven. Like don't open the door. Like that was just what it is. But I wouldn't dare leave a kid home these days though. There's just too much. Like there's all kinds of nefarious things that can happen at this point. Mm-mm-mm. I don't blame those folks who stay home with family nowadays. I don't either. I would have, in hindsight, I would have been at home. Till she put me out. In Canada, and the whole country is going through a housing crisis, housing shortages. A decent house where I am starts at 9. Houseway is the like, are the wages higher there? Because that sounds like California. Lord, I'm mad at these 500,000 prices down here because I'm like, where 500,000? It's like, I don't know, like you have to have multiple streams of income. It's the only way at this point. It's literally the only way. So are y'all excited tonight about Grotesquerie? Who all watched Grotesquerie? Drop a 1 in the chat if you watch Grotesquerie. Daycare child, you better Miss Jessie, who made the frozen cups. Can I have a cool cup? Down the street, who babysits neighborhood kids all day, provides them with a hot and a cot for $100. Listen, you'd have to. Darfalina, you watched it. Drop a 1 if you watch Grotesquerie and you're going to be in the live tonight. It's at 9:30, so it is a little bit later. It's taking the place of our Saturday night watch-alongs. The watch-alongs for members are now on Wednesday nights. Okay. Yeah, and y'all don't know, y'all don't really have to watch it like that either, just to come to the live. Just come and show up because we're gonna be talking ish because there's a lot to talk about. There is a lot to talk about. I paid 100 for my brand new construction home, got 29. Whoa. Now you gotta teach us the cheat code. I need to learn from you, my girl. I paid 110,000 for my brand new construction home, got 29,000 in down payment assistance. So my purchase price was 89K. That's amazing. That's amazing. So that mortgage payment is right. That's favor all over it. That's amazing, Latoya. The bomb. Brittany watched it. Darfalina watched it. Vic is gonna watch it. Doing laundry. 7:30. Girl, where, when, how, why? That's the dream. I'm trying to be down. I'm trying to be down. I'm trying to be down. Listen, a whole dream. Okay, critical thinker said I plan to watch after this. I plan to watch before tonight. Okay. All right, y'all. As long as you're watching, and then y'all don't forget From will be out tomorrow. If you have the app, it'll be out at 12:01. But my review, I can't have my review up until after 9 tomorrow. So my individual From recap will be up after 9 tomorrow. And then our live for From is on Tuesday nights. And I'm hosting, y'all. I'm hosting a lot this week. I'm hosting Three Women on Sunday as usual. I'll be hosting the Insecure live on Monday night for the finale, episode 7 and 8, y'all. Lord. And then Tuesday I'm hosting From's live. So I have those 3 lives this week that I'll be hosting, but the panel will be there and it's going to be a good time. Y'all, this might be the end of Insecure. Because nobody really showing up for Insecure like that. We wanted to talk about it. We thought it was going to be a cool idea, but I think we might be pivoting because literally like the views for everybody is going down, down baby, down street in a Range Rover, like real bad. Yes, that girl from yonder. It was so good seeing you in the chat. We missed you, like you already know that. I got all caught up in 3 days. I got a little obsessed. Why did y'all move the to account for grotesquerie? Because that was the new show we were going to be doing. And we didn't have any other day. This was like the closest day that we could talk about it, unfortunately. It might change because I too liked the Saturday night watch alongs because I felt like nobody's got to go to work the next day. But yeah, it just didn't work with like the content we're doing. So hopefully if we get some leeway any which way, we might be able to change it. But yeah, that's why. Girl, they did. They messed around and gave me some. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And did. I was like, okay, MGM, I can rock with y'all. Y'all came through. I got all caught up. Listen, Darpalina, it's good. Like it was the first couple seasons were amazing to me. I thought they did a great job with the first 2. From is an amazing show. Discovered it through your channel. Still finishing season 1 now. Yes, girl, finish it. So you can be in the lives. It's so fun. That live was so fun on Tuesday night. We were not expecting that. I haven't watched anything Ryan Murphy since American Horror Story that features Cindy Crawford's daughter. Okay. I tried to get into Delicate but couldn't. Baby, if that was the one with Julia Roberts, them niece, and Kim, I watched 1 or 2 episodes, and I was like, ugh. Thank you, Critical. I appreciate you being here. I love this live. I love this live with everybody because I feel like I get to know y'all. I feel like y'all get to know more of me too. I love it. Grotesquerie to me, it wasn't scary. It's weird. And he wants to add this element of like religious horror. Like every scene that we've seen so far, except for with the nun and that man and his head in a weird place, has been like the first, I think, is like communion, right? Eat of my flesh, drink of my blood, do all that. And then the next one they do is like the Last Supper. But we got Sister Mary Clarence in there. She's cussing and fussing, a cussing nun, y'all. We have old boy from the Menendez story. The one who played Lyle, the older brother, he's in it. He's playing this crazy, nasty priest. And then Niecy Nash. But like I said, the timeline is not adding up. Something is off. Something's askew. Um, we'll see. Thank you, Zah. But I didn't think it was scary. It's kind of gross. It's morbid for sure, but not scary. Okay, Brittany. So what's your favorite? Everybody earlier in the chat was telling me American Horror Story Coven. Some people said American Horror Story seasons 1 through 7. Which is your favorite? Which is your favorite? Y'all, and don't forget, this will be Vlogtober, my sweet Vlogtober. I'm going to be doing something super fun. It's a theme. We're going to have fun in October with the content. And I want to know, this is what I want to know from y'all. Drop it in the chat for me. What is your favorite comfort movie or show? And it doesn't have to necessarily be what you watch in the fall, but most of us watch our comfort shows in the fall because that's when we start our hibernation. So drop it in the comments below. What are your favorite comfort shows? Thank you, Dominique. My favorite was Coven. See, everyone's saying Coven was so good. But yeah, drop your favorite comfort show in the comments because I would love to make a list and talk about some of them. Because I don't know if my comfort shows be everybody's comfort shows or movies. Back to the Future, that'll always do it for me. Marty McFly. Coven was my favorite, but the first few seasons were really good. Okay, I've heard that. Everyone's favorite is Coven. And this week, y'all, also network TV's coming through. I did a review on Brilliant Minds that aired last week. I thought that was really good, but I also watched Murder in a Small Town, which is the chick from Beauty and the Beast. If you remember that WB show, was it WB then? Or CW show from back in the day? She stars in it, and I can't quite get into it, but we have Accused back this week. We have Found this week coming back. Found is my ish. I'm gonna be talking about Found every week probably. I love it. Teacup is coming out October 10th, which is a horror series on Peacock. Citadel Diana will be on Prime Video. Abbott Elementary, the new season will be out. Y'all, a ton is coming out in October too. Like a lot. Oh, okay. Let's see. We got our comfort shows. Here we go, baby. Chicago PD. Okay. House party movies or the Friday movies. Okay. I would say this about Angela Bassett. She even, okay, with the weird. I love Angela Bassett. Lean on Me, Soul Man, I can watch over and over. True Blood. Baby, True Blood's always going to do it for me. But I don't know if it's my if it's a comfort show for me. Comfort shows, Charm, Living Single, Everybody Hates Chris. Yes, for me, it's a different world, y'all. Different world. The Office. The Office, y'all, I watched super late. I didn't get into The Office till the pandemic hit, till the vid unleashed. And I literally binged that entire thing and I laughed out loud. Like I was in such a place because I had done a corporate relocation, right? Like, so my company that I work for, the 9 to 5, opened an office down here and they needed tenured analysts to come down. And so I decided to come down, of course, not knowing that there was going to be a pandemic. And it was just me. Like I didn't know nobody down here. I didn't have a friend, a family member. I knew no one. I was coming out here and I was like, okay, the first couple months, I'm going to set up, you know what I mean? I'm going to do my big one. And then after that, I'm going to get a social life and I'm going to do all these things. So it was the fall of 2019. I came down here and I was like, all right, pandemic hit. No one. I had gotten into like such a depressive place, right? Because I was like, the world is ending. It's going crazy. I don't have anyone down here. What am I going to do? So I messed around and turned on The Office. And I say it was The Office and it was Jesus. It was Jesus and The Office that got me through the pandemic and being here. Because it was a traumatizing time. But a different world. Yes, The Cosby Show every single time. Golden Girls. Yep. 911 is my ish. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see. What else we got? I didn't let my mouth get dry. Yes to True Blood. Yes, Sissy, A Different World, The Cosby Show. And I don't care. I'm going to watch The Cosby Show to this day. Hmm. I really don't have any comfort shows since Interview with a Vampire went off, but I do have comfort movies or like my childhood fantasy, Dark Crystal, The Last Unicorn, Labyrinth. Baby, David Bowie was going to deliver. Comfort show is Gavin and Stacey. What is Gavin and Stacey? Never watched a single episode of Lost Vic. Not a single episode. Oh, I love Gilmore Girls in the fall. Always going to watch that. The Good Wife is a comfort show to me, which it shouldn't be, but it is. Comfort movies, Friday, Goonies, Scream, Halloween franchise. Okay, Fridays are always going to hit for me. Greenleaf. Now, Wolf Hall, that's one of those PBS Masterpiece Theater things, right? Now, don't get it twisted. I'll always go back to Downton Abbey. I'll go back to the first season of Gilded Age. I will watch Pride and Prejudice, but the BBC version from the 90s, not that newfangled stuff they did. Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice will do it for me every single time. Bridget Jones' Diary, the first one. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we made it through Playing Down Under. I made it through. But it was just such a hard time. And literally The Office, Michael Scott and Dwight, yeah, that did it. Sometimes in our life, lean on me. Oh, the shows I end up liking get canceled. I can't think of any good choices off my head. My old Luddy self likes watching PBS Finding Your Roots, Grantchester, oh, plus Interview with a Vampire. Listen, enjoy your brunch, your breakfast, your brunch, book, skirts, and purrs. Tell us later what you ate. Listen, I'll watch Good Times, Sanford and Son, Jeffersons, but I love A Different World, Living Single, Martin. I need to finish Manifest. I think I just finished the first season. At the girl, like Kay and Tyra are like, you need to watch Midnight Mass, Ashley. You need to watch it. You need to watch it. Haven't watched it, but I heard it's amazing. My comfort shows are younger. Girl, what is SATC? Gilmore Girls, I know. Gilmore Girls, I love. Girlfriends, yes. Scandal, Greenleaf, OG Power are my comfort repeat shows. How did Greenleaf end, y'all? I stopped when Lady Mae took over and was preacher. I haven't seen anything since then. What did I miss? Baby, now The Tudors. I love that. Hmm. The Tudors was amazing. Game of Thrones, I'll go back and watch anytime. Yep, I sure will. Yes to OG Power. I have not revisited Power since I watched it. Baby, I don't know what the acronyms mean, sis. ATQM, what is that? Listen, and it's got to be the ones from the 90s. It cannot be Keira Knightley. All like don't give me that. Don't give me Kate Winslet. Okay? Yeah. Mm-mm. David Scholl did deliver in them tight. Mr. Bowie, listen, and he was here for all of the action. I hate they canceled Our Kind of People. I really like that with Yaya DaCosta. I remember her from America's Next Top Model to this day. I remember because she wasn't playing them games with them people. Cobra Kai. And they canceled Cobra Kai, right? Like it won't be back. Listen, Sterling, listen. The OG Twilight Zone is undefeated in my opinion. I love the original Twilight Zone. And he was a revolutionary. Did y'all know that? Like how he even came up with the Twilight Zone? Like I went down that rabbit hole a couple months ago. Rod Serling, not Sterling, excuse me. Yes, that was all like I think he ended up creating that out of the civil rights movement. Like he wanted to give a different point of view and a different narrative. Like love everything about it, and it was revolutionary for its time. Absolutely, The Twilight Zone. Soul Food, the TV, so good, and it's streaming nowhere. I gotta find the physical media for that. It's nowhere. Darfalina, don't judge me. Don't unsubscribe. Don't not be a sweet pea anymore because of this. But I have never watched a single episode of Sex in the City. A Different World is definitely my. I like. I feel like I can quote A Different World. I do. I feel like I can quote it. Coven is my fave. I don't remember, Sissy. The father passed away. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and finish Greenleaf at some point. Just like I need to finish Queen Sugar. I got so turned off during what was it, season 4 of Queen Sugar. Whenever they started talking about the pandemic, I was like, this is like PTSD. I don't want to hear about the pandemic on a TV show. Malcolm in the Middle, Moesha, The Sopranos. Never watched The Sopranos. Mad TV, Scrubs, The Chappelle Show, Bernie Mac Show are my comfort shows. Period. I like this roster. I will go back and watch Moesha every now and again. I watch Game of Thrones on a regular basis. It's worth it. Y'all are really gonna take me over there. Take me over down through there. I'm already watching Zatima. I have never watched an episode of All the Queen's Men. Latoya, the way that I went down a rabbit hole like last year and was looking up all those old Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake episodes, like that was my ish. When I was homesick or like as soon as I got home, I was watching Montel, Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, all of that foolishness. Geraldo Rivera, Donahue. Oh, so good. But not Keira Knightley. You got to go back. It's 90s BBC version. Pride and Prejudice. So good. Yes. And Severus Snape, if you knew him, rest in peace to this man. From Harry Potter. He is in it. Pride and Prejudice. So good. So good. So good. Oh, shows. I said a movie. I say Scrubs. Scrubs was good. Worthy mention. The red. Listen, when Nina went back to Africa, I was over The Resident. I ain't watched it since, and I heard it went downhill after that. I loved Evil when it came out on NBC. Then after the first season, I didn't see it no more and thought it was canceled. Then just about 2 months ago, I found it had moved to a different network and had about yep. And this season was the last season that aired. Is their final season. Evil got out of control though. This Is Us. I need to finish This Is Us. Try the original Office. I tried it. I'm not a fan of him. He's very crass to me. For whatever reason, he doesn't resonate. But I definitely went to watch the UK version because I tend to like the UK version of shows better than the US. In this instance, I didn't. I don't know. Twilight Zone inspired so much and did. Broad City. What is Broad City? Hold on. I started watching this new show, High Potential, which is another network show. I'm not really invested, which is why I haven't talked about it. But they say the chick from Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in it. And I know people loved Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but that's another one I never watched a single episode. Okay, so this is, okay. Irreverent, zany, offbeat, critically acclaimed web series Broad City moves to Comedy Central as a half-hour scripted series created by stars Abby Jacobson and Ilana Glazer as 20-something best friends that are trying to navigate life in New York City despite their adventures always seem to lead down unexpected and bizarre paths. They have very little money, but they are survivors who aren't afraid to throw themselves into sticky situations, no matter how messy the results may be. Oh, okay. So and they're comedians. All right, I'll have to check it out. Baby, Lovecraft Country, it got one run out of me. I don't know if I could go back and rewatch it. There were some things. There was a lot of things that got me. Yes, the Parkers, the epitome of comfort. Yes. Lovecraft Country, Peaky Blinders, The Wire. Never watched The Wire. Watched one episode of Peaky Blinders. I feel like I'm about to be judged here because not on it. Okay, so ATQM is all the queen's men. We'll have you listen. Male strippers gross me out. I don't know. Flopping that schlang on people's foreheads always. I just. Oh yeah, Queen Sugar, and was good till they kept taking so long into seasons and got yeah, it was. But Queen Sugar was. I really loved the first couple seasons. I thought it was beautiful. Ava DuVernay did her big one as far as like cinematography. I thought it was gorgeous. I don't know. Geraldo broke his yes for that fight when they threw that chair and hit him in the face. 106 in Park. Listen, the OG one was free though. It's got to be that 106 in Park. I was watching a clip the other day. Remember they used to have the rap battles? And y'all remember Blind Fury? Someone had done like a montage of his rap battles, and I got all reminiscent, all in the feels. Video Soul, Midnight Love, all that. Yep, they threw a chair and hit him in the face. Luke Cage. Yes, Netflix. Netflix did their big one, I felt like, with the Marvel franchise when they got it. Yes, Greta, be thou ready. Be thou ready to talk your ish about it. Yeah, he got hit by one of the guests. Yeah. Was it the chair flying or was it a hit? I don't know. There were Geraldo when he got them the Brotherhood on there. Not you don't like y'all don't like Ricky Lake. What did I miss? Did I miss somebody comments? I liked Ricky Lake show. I don't know. It was very exploitive though. But now I look at it, exploitative. It was. New York Undercover. Where does that stream now? Well, the UK versions are always the original version, which is probably why you prefer them. Probably the original Dark Shadows TV show. On okay, I'll have to check it out. That was like the UK version of Orange is the New Black, right? Oh, okay. Then I might watch an episode, but I am trying to catch up on Zatima. Wentworth, okay, it is like Orange is the New Black, but better. Okay, that's what I thought. Angel, Melrose Place, and sometimes old 90s Lifetime. They listen, Not Without My Daughter with Sally Field. That there was a special era of Lifetime. And don't get me wrong, I think they've done some justice in recent years to some stories, but baby, there was nothing like a 90s Lifetime movie that was going to have you crying, that was going to have you mad like listen. Well, they're going to judge both of us. Oh my goodness. Yes, they say it's so good. I can't catch up with the comments, y'all. Yes, Free and AJ. Hey, Kay. Why, Bly? Yes, he was undefeated. I watch Midnight Mass every spooky. Okay, okay. I'm gonna watch it. First Tyra and Kay. Now y'all are talking about Midnight Mass. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think from Australia. Evil with Mike Coulter. Yes. Same guy from Luke Cage. Loved Wentworth. I heard it was amazing. Yes, or Killer Amongst Friends. Shy. Slice of horror. Hey Kay, I don't see no supers in here. We just been talking. We've been talking for 2 hours. I might need to ease on down the road. Listen. Oh yes, Not Without My Daughter, baby. Cause the way I was like, never will this happen to me. Married that lady, took that baby to the Middle East, and she ain't have no power over there. Like Candy, finally, every time I bring that up, no one seems to like it. I've heard nothing good but good things about Wentworth. I just haven't watched it. I couldn't stop watching it. Hey Amy, Pride and Prejudice movie. Yes, 1995. That's the 90s version is what y'all want. Thank you, Aquarius the Savage, for the 199 super chat. Thank you for the love. Showing me you want me on here a little bit longer today. I thank you. I thank you. It helps. It's gonna pay for this lunch today. Pay for this DoorDash, this Uber Eats. Sissy, they be doing some hunching now, but Eva as Madam, she is bomb. Nobody could play Madam but her. Listen, Eva, I think she's so talented. Like I remember loving her in America's Next Top Model. And then seeing her on Housewives, I was like, oh, and then I don't know. I'd just be wondering what goes on in real life. Because didn't they say she was with Missy, or she like had a woman for all these years? Then she married the lawyer guy on Housewives of Atlanta, and I don't think they ended up making it or whatever. It was just sad. Don't forget to the community tab to see what's on the schedule. My Sweet Perspective, Struggle Reviews, Slice of Horror, A Night of Horrors, other channels. The girls be putting out content every day. That part. That part. Thank you, Dominique. Thank you again. Girl, that movie traumatized me. Yes, Sally Fields. Yep, the Mary Broderick story, the burning bed. Listen, every single time. Now that's what we need to go do a retrospective about. That's what I'm talking about. Show system love. Thank you, Kay. Critical. Yes, it did. Marlo made that rumor up. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Does Marlo still have a peach? And is Nene coming back? I've heard mixed stories about that. What's going to happen with the franchise? I love Sally Fields down real bad. I do. I've loved Sally Fields for a long, 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 long time. I thought it was the husband that she burnt up in the burning bed. The hand that rocks the cradle. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like Rebecca De Mornay, baby, listen. We were talking about that the other night. Like that was my era when I was watching thriller mystery. Single white female, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, um, Fatal Attraction, The Good Son. Like all of those were chef's kiss. Not her peach expired. Are y'all watching Real Housewives of Potomac? That'll be back this month too. Salt Lake City's already back. I need to see what they're doing. After I watched them Mormon housewives, that was another situation. Do y'all remember? Y'all tell me what this Lifetime movie was where the woman was abusing her husband and she would like beat him as soon as he got out of the shower. Like I'll never forget that. That like left a mark forever. I don't remember the name of it, but Phaedra is back along with Portia. Because her marriage didn't work out to her Nigerian prince. That was another one she played in. You like me. You really like me. I'm ready for Potomac too, but what is it going to be hitting on anything? Okay, yep. You girl, you have them in here. Yeah, we need to talk. I need you to hurry up and get that channel up, and we can definitely have a conversation. Cause what? Cause what? Because I was talking to Bay last night because he was like, yeah, I remember Rosemary's Baby. This is what happened. I feel like I watched so much stuff. Like if I didn't watch it this year, I don't remember it in detail like that. Lord. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was contentious too. Like he was trying to take back Rolls Royces and everything else. Yeah. Portia and that man didn't last. OMG. But they say, how you got him is how you lose him. And they swear that she took that man. I don't know how you can take a man, but they say she took him. They say she took him. OMG, I forgot that story. The police, they didn't. She was beating the brakes off that man. She was beating the brakes off of him. It's not funny, but it's just, I'll never forget. Nigerian scammer. I mean, Regina King poured baby oil on that floor and he was slipping and sliding in in this Christmas. Yes. Eva Ann was the epitome of messy. But you have to watch YouTuber Oliver Twick's channel because he interviewed about all of them from every season. I got the okay. I'll have to check it out because I know Tyra was a super villain. We can be honest about it. Tyra was a super villain, Tyra Banks. Um, because she used them kids. She used them children. She did. We were all rooting for you, girl. Cap. Y'all remember Double Platinum? That's the one with Brandy and who else was in Double Platinum? Brandy and who else? See, Lifetime had some movies. Remember like Diva, A Diva's Christmas Carol with Vanessa Williams? I remember those. Slipping and sliding. Liza Alonso was slipping and sliding in that bathroom. The wood, the inkwell. The inkwell is so predatory. I just saw that for the first time in the last year. And I don't know how that made it to print because she was a grown woman. That was a child. I ain't like that. The way she was parading him all over social media show was. Same with Tamar and Colonel Sanders. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Portia pulled a beauty shop move, said, I took your man up out the box. Hey, hey, hey. He was doing his dance. I took your man. It was Brandy and Diana Ross. Yep, that's it. Where is the Diana Ross? Where's she been? Blue Hill Avenue. What is Blue Hill Avenue? Well, I guess is a supervillain. I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like when I was in the moment watching America's Next Top Model, I didn't view her as such. But watching it back, I was like, she was mean as hell, especially to the black girls. She was mean as hell to them. I don't like that. Let's keep that same energy with everybody. You know? Took your man right out the box. Yeah, We really got to get some food, y'all. She was a bully, absolutely. Now, I've seen Howard the Duck, but I have not seen Mac and Me. I don't know what Mac and Me is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Girl, you still live? I done walked the dog, took a shower, ate food, and you still on here. Okay. Yeah, they vibing with me today. They done send a few super chats, show me they love me a little bit today. So I'm just hanging out. I ain't gonna be on here forever because I know they got to get off and watch Grotesquerie. Now, I love Alan Payne. Now, if it's streaming, I'll add it to the roster to watch. I sure will. Yeah. Tyra Banks, listen, I don't know why in the moment watching America's Next Top Model, I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. We really used to think she was changing lives. Ain't no telling what she really took them through. She took them down through there. She did. Yeah, I'm gonna show up for him, especially in a certain era. Okay, y'all showing up for my girl Ashley. Love to see it. Yes, thank you. Yes, we having a good old time. Tyra's trying to take her anger for how Naomi treated her instead of getting her some therapy instead of bullying other black girls. That's it. Because it was not the same energy that she had for, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, let's be fair. If you're going to be a tyrant to everybody. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm scared of trying the new places that I don't know about. I'm gonna end up just getting Panda Express. I already feel it in my spirit because that feels like that's just gonna be the safe option. And where are my coupons at? I like my coupons, and Uber Eats has been tripping on my coupons lately. Jason's Lyric, two can play that game. They say, hey, Nikki. Again, if y'all want your horror fix, Slice of Horror, Kay, head on over there. A Night of Horror, slide on over there. They're going to have you straight this season. Didn't some of them come forward later and talk about their? I think that's what Dominique was saying, Vic, that there is a YouTube channel on here that talks about it, that did interviews with a lot of the past contestants. What was the name of it, Dominique? Let me see if I can find his because he dropped it. He dropped the whole channel name. There we go. Uh Oliver Twix, this channel. He said you can find interviews over there from the past contestants to see what their real experience was. Lord, I can't keep up with the comments. White Men Can't Jump, the original. Did y'all see they tried to make a remake of that? What are you doing? You can't add on to perfection. Like, what do you think that was going to do? Call it something else. Give it another name. I just remember they were getting their hair cut or dyed crazy colors when they didn't want to. Yeah, she tried it, and I remember even Takara, which y'all know she was like the plus size beauty. They really had her questioning her life, and I look back and I was like, she wasn't even big. If I missed it, did you say why they canceled Black Cake? It wasn't anything. So here's the thing with Black Cake. It wasn't a guarantee that we were going to get another season because she had covered most of the material apparently that she had in the book. But let me see if they have their reasons here. Hulu is not proceeding with the second season of its original drama Black Cake. This news is not surprising as it's been 10 months since season 1 ended. It's run on the streamer. This marks a formal resolution for the series, whose fate had been sealed for months. It didn't necessarily have to be. I'd heard chatter that Netflix was interested in picking up the acclaimed drama, but the inquiry didn't go far, as program relocations from one major streamer to another are very rare and complicated. Netflix had been the original. They said Netflix had been the original one to actually take on the project originally and went a different direction. Just dumb. They got in a bidding war, all that. So it don't even look like anybody's going to pick them up, but it's not saying why. Because it got amazing ratings. It got 94% on Rotten Tomatoes in its first season. It won NAACP awards. But there was more story to explore. I really wanted to know about the sister that she had given away, the half white, half Jamaican sister. There was ways to go with it. It's just, I hate it. I actually auditioned for America's Next. Okay, the first time they opened it up to males back in 2013. I just knew the world was going to see my AL the next season. Were you in do you remember they used to do the auditions? Did you make it to that cut? Can we find you on there, Dominique? I'm gonna look it up. Thanks. Yeah. Love Jones, Eve's Bayou. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? I love that movie. Yes, the YouTuber has interviewed most of the contestants, is named Oliver Twix with an X. Daughters of the Dust and Fear of a Black Hat. I remember Daughters of the Dust. That still lingers with me. It still lingers with me. Brittany, and that's the thing, because Unprisoned season 2 was head and shoulders better, in my opinion, than the first season. So why? Why? And then Kerry Washington, I blame you, because don't end the season like that. Again, we're on a cliffhanger. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know. I'm going to read the book, Candy, because maybe there are more things to flesh out. You know, the books are always going to go into greater detail, but okay, you're going to judge me for this too. I've never seen The Temptations, but I think The Five Heartbeats speaks to every issue of life. I think it's the great American classic. I do. I think Five Heartbeats, we can wrap up all of life's issues in that one movie. Have you seen Virgin Suit? No, hold on. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. You can't put it in the chat though. Let me look. That name sounds very familiar. No, I don't think I ever watched. This is from 99. Mm-mm. In an ordinary suburban house on a lovely tree-lined street in the middle 70s America, beautiful, dreamy Lisbon sisters who doomed fates indelibly marked the neighborhood boys who to this day continue to obsess over them. A story of love and repression, fantasy, horror, sex, and okay. It's really good, Aquarius the Savage. Okay. Lord, I'll definitely check it out. I would be pissed if they do that to Reasonable Doubt, what they did to In Prison. I don't know. I don't know. Reasonable Doubt isn't my favorite this season, y'all. I don't know. But they still have a couple more episodes to bring it back around for me. But I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Scandal's so good. I did start watching How to Get Away with Murder, but they're taking it off of Netflix, so I won't even be able to finish it in time. Nah, you won't find me. My initial was First Level, a mall. I jumped off town in Georgia. I made it to where the interview, you in a little confessional. Okay. The Best Man, one, two, or three. The Best Man, probably, I really enjoyed the series, but it would be the first one for me. Oh, I will. I will. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here all night, all afternoon. It's been almost 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours. So y'all know we are going to be doing, well, I am thinking about doing with the panel, to kind of rotate Feynman Fridays out, because we know like Feynman Fridays, it'll get redundant after a while. And so we are thinking about doing like a trending topics, reality, celebrity segment for a live, like for a late Friday night live. So definitely let me know what you think about that. You'll be able to super chat for whatever topic you want us to talk about that's like trending for that week. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is that something you feel like you guys would be into? Yeah, let me know. Yes, Vic. We'll see you later. It was holiday for me, sis. Best Man Holiday. That was a Christmas one, right? Yeah, but I love the series. I was surprised. I was really like pleasantly surprised by the series on Peacock. I was like, okay. Mm-mm. It's Saturday. You ain't got no you ain't got ish to do. That part. But yeah, but let me know if you guys would be here for that segment again. It would be trending topics, it could be celebrity stuff, but you guys would be able to choose like for a super chat what you wanted us to talk about. We would pull it up and talk about it. It could be like a TikTok, it could be an IG post, it could be whatever is happening in the news, any of that stuff, and we would sit up and talk about it. Probably also talk about like memorable moments too from the past. But yeah, y'all. Okay. I'm not gonna hold you because I really do need to eat. I haven't eaten all day. It's 3 o'clock. Okay, sissy. Latoya is here for it. Don't forget Grotesquerie tonight. The ladies have Killer Con tonight. Tomorrow we have Fight Night and Three Women. Monday nights are for Insecure, and Tuesday nights are for From. I think so too, Dominique. Okay. I'm down for trending topics. That would keep things fresh. I think so too. We always trying to come up with different programming we think will be like engaging and fun. But I love y'all the most. Y'all know I do, sweet peas. I appreciate you being here with me and hanging out with me. We got to like 35 people at some point in this chat on a Saturday. That's a lot. That's a lot to me. That's a lot to me. Okay. Okay, cool. Baby, what list you want? What list, friend? Yeah, I think Monique 69 ways. We're gonna see. We're gonna try it out. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you. Yeah, the yesterday we had just no lights. It was like 6 hours. But apparently I'm in good situation because we got internet power back. I'm good to go today. Um, but our good sis Candy Love, she's still without power. Much love, y'all. Much love, much love. Um, message me, Latoya, and let me know what list you need, friend. Let me know what list you need, sis, and I will get the list of the shows you're reviewing. Oh, okay, I will, and I'll be posting it too on the community tab. Like I said, I'll be doing a whole video about my sweet Vlogtober. It's going to be so fun for October. Listen, Vicky, big mad because why? Yes, congratulations, Candy, on your 500. Thank you. Yes, Dominique, please don't leave the chat without hitting that like button, share on your social medias. Be sure to drop a comment below listing your comfort shows. Comfort shows or movies. I would love to know what those are for the fall. And thank y'all for vibing with me this afternoon. Y'all know every Saturday we have a solo live check-in where we just come and shoot the breeze. And I will see y'all tonight for Grotesquerie at 9:30. Be there, y'all. I'll see you later.